Let's check it out, peeps. Just passed these guys about a half hour ago. They're still out here. Go check out, see what they're doing. Just out here kicking it. See what's up. See what they're doing today. Looks like they're down here messing with the homeless. Let's check it out. Probably making the homeless move along type deal. Instead of helping them out, they're out here rushing them away. Check it out. Out here rushing the people off. How's it going today? How you guys doing? Out here taking care of this type of stuff, I guess, huh? I guess taking care of this kind of stuff, I guess, today? Moving around? Yep. All right. Can I get name and badge numbers?
What was that?
Is that if I get name and badge numbers? Is that right?
Yeah, Sergeant Allen East. Have a look at my badge number here. 146.
You gotta get your badge number?
195.
And name?
Fuentes.
Fuentes? Can I get
193
Brown? You guys got business cards I can get?
I don't have a business
No business cards today? All right. You guys just out here moving the homeless around, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. All right. Checking it out. Checking it out. Can't leave people alone, I know. Sucks. See how many. And sometimes you gotta catch them around the corner and stuff, I guess. You know, I don't know what they expect them to do. You know what I mean? See how they keeping our cars, peeps. I don't know who owns these ones. Who drives this one, I should say. We own these ones. We the people own these cars. It's dark, can't see in there, peeps. Not enough light out here. Barely see in there. Yeah, coming out here, moving people around. Been out here for about a half hour. Passed by them earlier. It was dark out here. If this one's no, that was a K9. Give them the run around. See what their cars are looking like. Oh, still dark out here, peeps. Just out here rushing people off, huh? Yeah. Pretty much, huh? They don't try to help out for much, huh?
I'll tell you this, some of the police force, yes.
Some of them, yeah, huh?
There's some still good ones, most of them are tyrants.
Yeah. That's why I would come out here to make sure they don't overstep their boundaries and whatnot.
They didn't really go another step.
That's good.
Today, they just happened to be, they showed up and so a small group of us here, say camping
For quite a...
and the female cop addressed me first and she's like, didn't I just see you over yonder by yonder? I'm like, no. You haven't seen me for a little while now. And
Well, as long as you ain't doing nothing illegal, you know, criminal.
Camping in city limits is illegal.
But that's what they wanted always with policies and whatnot.
Sergeant,
Hey, Sergeant.
I have a couple questions to ask you about something. It has nothing to pertain to what had transpired here today or this morning. It has something to do with
What's going on today?
and his jurisdiction, and also suing people's property. So yesterday I was witness I was right outside the mission. I was on this that storage container by the say on railroad property. I was hiding in the shade because this little asshole doesn't like this guy. Yeah. And I seen the ranger pull onto the sidewalk and for one tell people that they're not allowed to go and be there when they're waiting for dinner. And after that I just watched them proceed to go and start picking up people's stuff and throwing it in the back of the pickup to go home this week. When was there to go retrieve it. He asked, the person asked for his items. He said, no, you can't fix the shit. Which is working on a bicycle. Took the tires and rolled out.
This is a park ranger?
Yeah,
The ranger
Steve
like
Perez.
the city. Yeah. So I know the BNSF property there.
Well, I wasn't on there.
Okay,
I was on the property,
Yeah.
per se. Like I said, I was just hanging out in the shade. Where he was city sidewalk, right outside the mission. And where the stuff was set was actually on mission property on the salt rocks, right next to the sign. I witnessed him walk over, start grabbing shit right there when the owner was right there. Had the
That goes
frame
on.
in hand, would not go and let him go and retrieve his tires, brand new tires they were ready to put on the bike. Threw it in the back of his truck.
This guy's messed up.
Don't know how to fix shit. Jumped in his fucking truck.
You know, did he complain to anybody about that, or did you call like the city?
Not that I'm aware of.
You're just saying because you saw it.
Yeah, I was witness to this. No, not only, if you will, I don't say I have a vendetta against him, but I'm pretty sure he has a vendetta against me. He's been harassing me ever since I started. For one reason or another.
I'm sorry that's happening to you, man.
Well, it's not me. Well, the harassment I'll agree with, but him stealing people's property when they're right there and wouldn't let him go and retrieve it out the back of the truck and just drove off. With their bullshit.
So if you talk to any of the people that are out here on the street with you, man, just tell them like if that stuff's happening to them, they can make a complaint for it, or to give us a call. We can go over there. We can try to figure out what's going on. I will reach out to the city and see what I can find out.
So I can tell you one thing. I was helping, this was months ago when this happened. One of my friends had his dog with him and he wanted to go to Goodwill, right? But I have a big ass fucking rook pack on the back of my trailer that houses my clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
My starting point was Sylvester Park. I had just half a dozen friends there watching. I go take off, and while it was taking a little longer than expected, so I told the owner, hey, I'm gonna run back to Sylvester for shit because I've seen ranger manager go and literally take people's shit while they say like my stuff right here, right around the corner in the bathroom. While they're in the bathroom, oh, it's unattended. Swipe and bail before they get out. Anyway, long story short, I go back. I take off there, go to volunteer out there, out there, turn around straight to food. I was able to retrieve my bag, but I had a few items that was strapped to the front of it, such as a shovel, makeshift rake that sticks out the middle, plus the handle broke on the makeshift rake and the camp shovel. And I didn't realize this until later, after I went back to my starting point, where my friend was supposed to be watching my stuff, they told him straight up, he knew it was my shit, and he's trying to go and say I was storing my stuff my personal belongings in public property, unsupervised, which it was supervised by a half dozen people.
Yeah.
And still ran home. Now, when I went back and got my empty bag, I actually had I put it through enough state that that department was closed. The boss wasn't there. He was in a meeting. I went into the next window over. Here's the street light away, and I was not sure what that I had to realize that I backed off this little bit because my bag, those items that were strapped to it, was no longer there. And from my understanding, as he
Stole
was
his stuff.
taking my bag from the park, which was supervised. Oh, these are weapons. Weapons. Shovel. Little stick size. Good one. Oh, that key right there on your is a weapon. The watch on your wrist is a weapon. Anything can be considered as a weapon. I never received those back, and I know it's too late for anything to happen about that, but is there, manner speaking, no one being pressed charges for theft? Or the person that
It's messed up.
tires to his bike that he decided to go and take and not let him have, can he not go and press charges for theft?
So I don't think what you're talking about is going to be like theft in that case, because it's not something like where I think there may be a misunderstanding of what he believes that he can do as far as his dog goes, and what versus somebody just randomly going and picking it up and taking it to deprive you of it. But there's definitely something we can do as like I know he's talking to the city and figuring out like what it is the deal like he thinks is going on. What I would encourage you to do is that if you're seeing this stuff happen, call us so we can come over there and we can make a determination of what it is that's going on. Alanis. Sergeant Alanis. Alanis, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a cart on me right now, but if you call anybody,
So they need
that
cards.
can come that day.
Usually you
call
work grades, right?
I work graveyard, yes.
Okay,
But he's
yeah.
working during the day usually, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
if you're seeing that stuff during the day, just call. You can call 911, call in our emergency dispatch, call somebody call. Just so at least we can come out and see what it is that he's doing or what he believes is happening. I mean, for all I know, he doesn't work for the police department.
No.
So, I mean, there may be something under the park PMCs that he's doing, but I'm not aware of anything. But we can take a look at it.
I can tell you right now, he's making a couple of RCWs and shit. Like, for example, before I got my trailer, my bike, and I had probably one or two less backpacks, but I had basically everything that was on my trailer was on me, including the cat. Everything's fine, hunky dory, I'm at a park. Look at this trailer. Oh, you can't be here, you got too much shit. Excuse me? The only thing I added was a cart so I don't have to carry my big ass backpack on my back. Or
And he was waiting to mess with the homeless, I guess.
during the summer, I
Just
left
to hear them out.
hanging out here, went over to the bus depot, fill up my water. As I got done, I stepped out. I was actually kind of bumping out bus depot. I had some cigarettes and I see like a little happy looking around, so you know, paying attention. Like the happy going, rolling. So I first went up. Oh, if you don't have a bus ticket or a train ticket, you're not allowed to eat. I decided I'm about to leave. Why is it your concern why I'm here? You know, what I'm doing is I'm giving you examples of truthful examples of what this guy's doing.
Okay. No, I appreciate it, man. Yeah. If
Park ranger.
The most helpful thing would be if when it's happening, call us so we can go over there. We can just make an assessment of what's going on. You know, if it's something that's not supposed to be doing, then we can document it and stuff like that. it's kind of hard to hear about it after the fact, you know, after it's been a few days already, but there's definitely something that needs to take a look at. So if you can just let us know as soon as it happens, okay?
And first, the latest thing and with me was over at Sylvester Park.
Yeah.
Now I have a friend that came over that.
These guys gotta get phones so they can record.
And he comes up, hey, yeah, smoking dope in the park, are we? Talking to the guy that had the dress. The guy was smiling. Ha ha ha. So alone, it was methamphetamine, something else. And he's like, aren't you trespassing here? Talking to the same guy. And so
This
the
guy.
guy picked up the stuff and the casual and walked out to the sidewalk. I'm not trespassing.
So, okay.
Having lunch with the guy said, you know, roaming around on the zoo. Tom showed up. And says, well, yeah, this guy over here, he's trespassed, but I've seen him paraphernalia. And this guy, I've chased this guy out of the park doing methamphetamine.
Hello, peeps.
Well, I got pictures.
Barely hear the guy anyways. Let's see what it sounds like.
Pull up the phone, I was like, good enough for me. I asked him straight up. Okay, you got pictures of me smoking Joe, if you will, or having paraphernalia. The officer told me, oh, he doesn't give a shit. What the fuck you say? I would like to see it.
Yep, gotta have evidence.
And the park ranger banned you from there?
Park Ranger banned me, but with the help of one of your guys' other officers.
Okay.
And I can't remember his name. All I know he's a little taller than me, bald, real dick. Not the one that has the sleeve. That guy's cool. I've dealt with him before. We've had our misunderstandings or our differences right off the get-go, but we're good with that. This guy, and
Let's see if anything gets done though.
another example, this guy's butting his nose into places where, well, granted I was in the park, but I wasn't doing shit except for eating lunch. Officer arrived on the scene. I was still eating lunch. But I also, one thing I missed, or didn't tell you, is there's two other individuals there, and he told them, you might want to bring the cops on their way. So they left the park, me doing nothing wrong, nothing illegal, sat there, and next thing I know, I'm being thrown out of the park for fucking eating lunch. What the French fucking toast is going on here? So I'm not trying to be, strong, or like look off at you guys, or you personally, but
Just a little help he wants.
Well, I appreciate you telling me about it, man. I'll look out. I'll tell the other sergeants to look out for your calls if you guys call about any of those issues. Then I'll see if I can reach out to the parks and rec and work and ask some questions about it.
Mr. Perez claims he has jurisdiction on public sidewalks, alleyways, bus stations, food bank, railroad property. He thinks he's number one fucking officer, if you will.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you talking to me about it.
Alright, no problem. Since I figured that I have a sergeant on the scene, I would like decided to go and address a few things.
Yeah.
And I figured I should have maybe a little bit more knowledge about laws than I about a few things. But I can tell you right now, and other officers,
A lot of times we know where the public is at.
to some of the other daytime officers, they will tell you that he is overstepping jurisdiction. I don't know if he tried to go and sign up to be an officer and he flunked or whatnot. I have no freaking idea. But he thinks he's fucking super cop. And now I'm not saying for me personally, but you know, he sticks his nose into someone's business that he shouldn't. They might just go and fuck him up. And I know.
I appreciate it, man. Well, I'm ready to run now, but I'll
right.
look out for your guys' calls. Okay? You guys
All right. Well, thank you for going and having a chat with his boss, or you know, if have to be higher ups.
Okay.
One last thing. How in the French toast can he run over fucking 3 people in different parts and still have a fucking job? I was there for one of them. Witnessed that happen. I watched him
Ran over somebody, huh? A couple people, you said.
Still have a job.
Wow.
I'm not aware of what you're talking about.
This was last summer, but I was at Volunteer Park, and he was driving through the park, and apparently didn't notice that there was a guy laying down and rolled his truck right over his ass.
Dang.
Officer called, he sat there and went to jail, but any other person that would be rolling through a park in a vehicle and running over somebody,
This guy just...
obviously would go to jail, but if anybody else would be going and losing their job, how the fuck does he still have a job?
Hey, if you want to make a complaint, man,
That's just
That's crazy.
Seriously. If it was anybody else, I don't know if it's because of the uncle, the sheriff of Benton County, I have no idea. But anybody else, like if I was working for the city and I ran over somebody, I guarantee you my ass wouldn't have a job after that. And that was after the first one. He ran over 3 of them. So once again, I'm not trying to hurt myself. But yeah, thank you.
They're still sitting there over here. What park was that at? What park was that at?
The one I was witness to?
Yeah.
Volunteer
Park? Is that right here, Pasco, Kennewick? Pasco Volunteer Park? It never got in the news probably, no, huh? No, they just covered it up. Ah, shit.
Also, there was a time before that he ran over my friend's leg. He was like, don't quit playing. I didn't run over you.
Dang.
You know.
And he's still working, huh?
The tire is like halfway up his fucking leg.
That's crazy.
Once he got up, he was.
We'll see if they do anything. We'll see if they do anything, you know. Especially if they know the park rangers. They should know the park rangers, you know. But I'll just let them know also, I guess, you know, with these videos, I let them know too.
Well, thank you for being, if you will, just, I watch a lot of YouTube. The Auditor.
There you go.
The First and Fourth Amendment, I think it is.
Fourth Amendment, you know, it's privacy it secures our privacy, you know.
Right, and this guy, this douchebag, likes to go and stick his nose into other people's personal.
You guys need to grab yourself a phone. That way, when something happens, just pull up the phone and just start recording their butts, and that way you have footage and evidence, man. The camera never lies, you know, and shit. Because these guys, they think they hear things and they don't do nothing. though. They half the time they don't, you know. So it's like, well, it's good to have video, and that way at least you have evidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I said, there are some still good.
Oh yeah, there is, and that's what we want.
Force, but a good portion of them are fucking tyrants, and they'll make up shit to go and fucking put your ass in jail.
Oh yeah.
Or keep your ass in the system.
Oh yeah, that's why I go out there, because that's all they want to do is keep people in the system most of the time. They can't just give people breaks, man. Just be like, hey, you got this and this wrong, or this is going on, be on your way. But no, they want to they want to drag the ID out of you, and you need this paper and that paper, like, you know.
Now, a question, since you like to go and exercise your First and Fourth Amendment, is this a fucking stop and ID state?
No state is a stop and ID state. Our Constitution protects our Fourth Amendment, and they think they could do that, Terry stop and all that, but nah, they stopped that a long time ago too, you know. And it's, yeah, like we said, it's pretty bad when they want to sit there and try to take our Fourth Amendment constantly.
So, by the way, since I'm still on video, this is a tobacco pipe.
Oh, yeah, good.
Even though I've had cops say, "That's a fucking tooter. You're not trying to smoke fucking
Heck no, we wouldn't be out here like this. We'd be out there hovered up somewhere. that type of shit takes people nowadays.
And since has me on still on video, me and my ex, the one that I was telling you that got shot with the BB gun last night. We used to have an RV, granted, yes, probably illegally parked, but down right by the Ainsworth overpass.
Yeah.
Unlawful entry.
Into your trailers? That's your private home too. That's like your home. Your I don't know what they call it, but that's like your home. You know what I mean? That's you're supposed to be protected in your privacy. That's your private abode, they call it.
The door was open because it was hot.
Still doesn't give him the right.
He stepped onto the steps, poked his head in, looked back and seen us, me and my girlfriend, ex at the time, now, and said, "You better pack up your shit. The cops are going to be here to go and tow your fucking RV away."
It was just some ordinary guy?
No, this is the fucking ranger.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, how in the fuck does this guy still have a goddamn job?
And what's his name again?
Steve Perez.
Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, that's kind of messed up, man. We'll try to get the word out there. Yeah, they do some messed up things out here, and that's messed up. That, like I said, as long as you're in public, on public easement, they shouldn't be able to put you away and whatever. Yeah, if you're in front of a building, in front of, and there's, business hours, then people will be respectful. They're going to move on, And, at the other net, if they haven't done anything criminal, then they shouldn't be able to be pushed off. They got the right to sit around and do what needs to be done in life, if they,
Right. I understand completely. It's just, unfortunately, like I said, some of these officers are tyrants. They don't give two shits in a fuck about what's going on.
Yeah.
Just like that officer that kicked me out of Sylvester Park when wouldn't let me see the evidence of me smoking methamphetamine at a public park.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Messed up what they do, man. They just try to have any which way excuse to try to rush you off, and they don't even know the situation.
Right.
Yeah, some of them might be out there doing that, and it gives other people a bad name, but hey, it sucks.
And, like I was telling my friend that was sitting here, I was sitting outside, right outside the Mission. There's a white building at the corner of 3rd and Columbia, right?
Yeah.
I was sitting there with a couple of friends, and I look over towards Goodwill. I see Mr. Perez pulled up in his truck, get out of his truck, walk into Goodwill during his work hours. And was there for about hour and a half. Why the hell does he need to be at Goodwill during his work hours for an hour and a half? On top of that, every time the man sees me, he thinks I'm trespassed from. In fact, he's told me that he's trying to attempt to go and have me trespass from basically the whole fucking city of Pasco.
Dang. Yeah, okay. That's crazy.
Here's the beautiful thing. I've been a Pasco resident ever since I was a baby.
Yeah, me too.
I was born at Kennewick General. I grew up on the other side of town.
Yeah. Huh.
My first job was fucking actually Payless, which is now writing.
Oh, okay.
Or was writing.
Yeah.
That was my first job. So, if anything, if you want to go with jurisdiction or seniority, for one, I'm older than the fuckhead.
Yeah.
2, I've lived here longer than he has.
That's crazy. They think they just because they get a little power or authority, they think they could just talk shit to anybody, and if they want to try to get this shiny badge so they can even have more authority over you, they think, and all this and that. But we got constitutional rights. We got rights to where, like I said, we're not doing nothing illegal, nothing criminal.
I haven't even begun to mention about his bedside manner to people. He definitely does not have a customer service voice. He will fucking cuss at you.
Dang.
I'm like, get your shit and get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are you looking
I have
at?
to look up this guy, see if I see him out there in the parks. I'm always walking around the parks every now and then too.
By the way, Tuesday through Saturday is the days he works. Sundays and Mondays he's off.
Dang, okay.
I've gotten that down.
There you go. Yeah, I'll see if we can find him out. And he just drives those regular trucks, so it's not that they say that
It will say
park ranger on there, huh?
yeah, Park Ranger. I think it's like a Toyota.
Yeah.
A full-size Toyota pickup.
Okay.
Not the Tundra, but the smaller one.
Yeah.
Yeah, look for white, green lettering, fucking light bar on top, usually, and also if you're gonna take off to go to like volunteer, or if you're
Check
hanging
out that
around
park,
Peanut
yeah.
Park,
Peanut Park, yeah.
he'll be driving all through it.
All right. I'll have to check it out and see if I can run into him.
Actually,
Give you guys a
that's
chance
the
and
best
shit.
Footage, which this is, like I said, one of the places he ran someone over. Go to volunteer park and just sit there and hang out. You'll watch his ass drive all over that fucking park.
Huh. I'm gonna have to go there for a minute and check it out.
And he usually goes and fucking starts showing up at work about 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get going, man, and because I got a few things to do too, also. And but yeah, I'll pass the message, man.
If you don't mind what you need.
Yeah, I'll check it. I'll give it.